What up, y'all? It's your boy Eastwarn LB, man. Here to talk about the Detroit Pistons and the New York Cripple Knicks. Yeah, I said it. Them motherfuckers cripple. but man, Marcus Morris was having a duel with Carmelo Anthony. I get a nod to Morris though. I get a nod to Morris. I think Carmelo probably finished the game averaging scoring more points to him by like 1 point or something. I get a nod to Marcus Morris for the simple fact Morris got it the hard way. Carmelo Anthony got at least 7, 8 points off of cheating and shit. That one play in the fourth quarter, we elbowed Marcus Morris in the nuts. That supposed to be an offensive foul. He wasn't supposed to score right there. It was a few plays. It was a few calls that got called in the first half that wasn't even no foul. Carmelo Anthony does a great job contorting his body, making it look like he's getting fouled, but he's really not. And the referee's bad and call it. But overall, it was a good duel, man. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put that up on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch it. But good game for Marcus Morris, man. If you've been following his career since he came out of college, he always said he idolized Carmelo Anthony coming out of college, and he modeled his game after his. So for him to have that game against him on his night, while getting Carmelo best shot at this point in his career, that got to be everything to him, and that got to mean a lot. And if I was Marcus Morris, I'd go get it. I'm pretty sure you already got Carmelo Anthony signature and shit. I just go get, I mean, autograph. I go get it again. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a special game for both of them. But Tobias Harris, great game, brother. Great game. These fours for us, man, they've been playing really, really good through 4 games. Marcus Morris, Tobias Harris, I think they almost combined for like 50 points in this damn game together. These two together, man, they playing really, really good. They shutting me up, you know what I'm saying? Marcus Morris' defense was kind of trash in the first half. I ain't gonna lie. First half, his defense trash. He always he don't fight over screens. He got the ability to fight over screens, but he just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? He would rather lay on the guy that's set in the picker, that's set in the screen. No, you gotta fight through that like KCP do, you know. But Tobias Harris, man, he looking nice, man. He's not hesitating at all, man. He just getting the ball and going. He's not overthinking things. He got a full training camp under his belt with this team, and it's showing, it's paying off. Hopefully he can keep it up until Reggie Jackson come back. And this is the thing I want to say, man. We just beat this team on a bad day, on a day where we getting half-ass effort Andre. Andre started off the game looking like he's finna be on his way to another 2020 game. But then after he got hacked a couple times, and then his offensive game was off, and Ish Smith wasn't getting him the ball where he wanted it at, so he would lounge around and yell at the referees and not play defense. I can honestly, on my grandma soul, I can honestly find at least 5 plays in this game and upload it to YouTube where Andre did not make an effort to block a shot or anything. I'm not talking about that shot he blocked at the end of the game on Joakim Noah. I'm talking about during the game when it was still a lot of time on the clock. And that shit was pissing me off. He did that in the last game too on a couple plays. When his offensive game not falling, not going right for him, he don't want to play defense at all. And you can't be doing that. This is what you wanted. You wanted to be the leader. You wanted this big ass contract. You cannot be setting this example for your teammates, dog. I don't care who try to defend this guy. I love Andre myself, but he cannot be doing that. He cannot be doing that. And Stan Van Gundy, you needs to get better at substituting. Sometimes you be riding these guys a little too long and a little too much, and these guys be tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But KCP, man, Mr. Clutch guy, I've been saying this from him over the past few years. You know what I'm saying? The real Pistons fans out there. When the game on the line, dog, KCP got fucking cold water in his veins. He got ice in his veins. He will shoot that shot. He will take that shot, miss or make or miss. Either way you want it, he will take that shot. And sometimes, a lot of times he have made it, and a few times he have missed. But he's becoming a clutch player, and this just goes to show you can't panic after 1 or 2 games. It was some guys just dogging him out. KCP pure trash, trade him, blah blah blah. Like a coworker at work today was like, man, KCP been ass. I'm like, he had 21 points in his last game. Oh, he did? Yeah. Well, he had a bad shooting night. No, he shot 7 for 13. Oh man, I don't even remember that. Oh, you just negativity. You know what I'm saying? Some people just always have negativity on their mind. You know what I'm saying? Some people just fake. You can just read. I can read through people, man. I could just read. Some people just fake as fuck. You can just tell, man. But like I say, man, KCP, man, he's a streaky shooter, man. So sometimes he gonna have them nights where he can't buy a basket. But But then he gonna have nights like this where he can hit the three, when he can cut and slash and play off the ball. He's a really good off the ball player. He's not a ball dominant player. That's a good thing though. That's a good thing. He feeds off of, you know what I'm saying, spotting up or getting out in transition. That's where he's really good at. You know what I'm saying? So he may not never become a great one-on-one player. We don't need him to be that. We just need him to knock down his shots consistently, and I think everything will be all right for KCP. I'm not worried about KCP. He's the farthest from my worry. When Reggie Jackson come back, that's just gonna boost his ego even more, and he's still in a contract year, man. So it is what it is. He want to show Stephen Gunny and teams around the league what he's really worth, and he's worth the fucking 100 million, whatever he want, man. He worth the 20 million. If Oladipo getting fucking 84 million for 4 years, that's like over 20 some million a year. KCP is way better than that dude. Defensively, no, she shoot better than that dude. Yeah, Oladipo probably got him in the ball handling department, but if you pit them two up player for player, you're gonna see Oladipo probably averaging more points than him. I don't even think he averaged more points than him last year, but if he do, it's because he take more shots than KCP. But player for player, I will take KCP over Oladipo. You want to know why? Because KCP play defense. Oladipo don't. You know what I'm saying? He's like a combo guard and shit. Like, nah, KCP is a legit shooting guard that's becoming better as an offensive player, and he already elite on the defensive side of the ball. So I take KCP, but that's it for KCP. Ish Smith, I like Ish Smith a lot. I like his floor general skills and what he brings to the table, but I do not like his jump shot. I don't like it. It's nasty looking. It's nasty looking. Sometimes it go in. Don't get me wrong. He hit them little 15-foot jumpers and shit like that. But whew, we need him to. I don't know, man. I don't like his jump shot. That's the only thing I can say I don't like about Ish Smith. And he don't have that chemistry like Will Bynum and Brandon Jennings and Reggie Jackson have with Andre Drummond yet. And that's another thing Andre was getting mad about. He was getting frustrated. I seen that in the game too. A lot of people would say, "Oh, he was getting hacked." It was that too, but it was Andre mainly was mad that the ball wasn't falling for him on the offensive side of the ball, and Ish Smith wasn't giving him the ball in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't believe me, I can take my time right now and go and look and find every play where Andre gave up on the play and he just did not give no effort, and I can break it down play for play. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't believe me, if y'all weren't really watching the game like I was watching, but the bench came in, man. Stanley Johnson, man, whew, he looks stubby as fuck out there. Boy, I told you, he need to cut down some of that muscle mass. And I agree with Justin on Twitter, man. He is not confident in his shot whatsoever. He don't even want to shoot. He don't want to shoot. He's not confident. I don't know if he's injured still a little bit because of that feet problem or what, but he don't look confident. And another thing, I feel like the reason why is because he can't jump. Not KCP, but Stan Johnson look fat as hell out there. Not fat because we know he ripped the fuck up. He just too muscular. You need to cut down on that shit. You need to cut down on that shit if you want a long career, man. You gotta cut down on that shit, and you gotta start coming to play, man. Where that heart at? I don't see that swag that you had last year. I don't see it at all. I just don't see it. But the bench, John Lord, man, he was alright, man. He play a little soft sometimes. At times, man, on defense, he play a little soft, man. That's one thing I don't like about John Lord. I like his offense, when he can bring on the offense and he can rebound and shit, and he get out transition and he athletic. But sometimes, man, he don't be looking too great on the defensive side. He will block shots though. He will block shots, but sometimes he don't be looking too good on the defensive side. And that's, if it's one thing I say we still missing, is a legit power forward that can play great defense to help Andre out. Other than that, this team is lock and loaded, versatility every fucking where. Everybody can play, and all we need is Reggie Jackson back. This game would have been, our bench players would have finished the game if we had Reggie Jackson in this game. We blew them out. We finished, I think we beat them by like 10, 12 points, so that's a blowout. If we had Reggie Jackson, our starters would have been resting, but you know, we got to play Ish Smith and boom, boom, boom. He's still trying to figure things out. He's still new, so that's that on that, man. But the bench, they played okay, man. I don't like Aaron Banks. I can't stand Aaron Banks. I always try to like take my shit back on him because he can play, and I know for sure he was like the top 3 best backup center in the league last year, if not the second best behind Cantor from OKC. but I don't like certain things he do. Like he just look like a gummy worm, I don't like him. I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't like him. Henry looked like he wanted to play so bad in this game. He just it was like he thirsty to play and show the coach what he got. He gonna get his opportunity eventually, man. He gonna get his opportunity, man. Uh, Brandon Jennings was trying to go to work on us early, man. He was talking shit to Ish Smith, saying Ish Smith couldn't guard him. Then he kept looking at Bano and shit like, fuck on, boy. He was trying to take it to us, man. He was doing all he could, but once again, man, Brandon Jennings cannot play defense whatsoever. He's not a great guy at the rim. He can't finish at the rim like that. He is what he can do is get hot and hit a couple threes and pull up jump shots. But for the most part, he just play all over the place. He's like a Jamal Crawford, man. He don't take Jamal Crawford. He been in the league long and he made a lot of money, and he's been one of the great players. And like it look like he plays street ball a lot. That's what it look like. Brandon Jennings be playing out there. This is the professionals. This is the NBA. This is the highest of the highest. You know what I'm saying? And he don't. It don't look like he take his game serious. It look like it's just him for self out there. Even though he will pass that ball and get others involved, it's just like he's just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I didn't like about Brandon Jennings. But for the most part, I love Brandon Jennings. I was one of those guys that always rooted for Brandon Jennings and that defended him. So I'm not trying to bash because he's not on the team. I still fuck with him. I like how he speak his mind and shit. But um, that's that, man. Good game for the team, man. That's all that mattered. We got the win. It was an ugly win. It was a close game, man. We was getting lucky on a lot of plays, man. They was missing a lot of shots and shit at certain times and at certain points in this game. Porzingis was missing a lot of shots in the first half. They got a future star on their hands over there in Porzingis, but their team is crippled. Joakim Noah looked like a motherfucking. He looked like he weighed about 600 pounds out there, boy. That boy looked like he was limping everywhere. And then only thing I seen him do good in this game is like tip the ball back, and he like played a cut. He was hacking Andre. Andre could have easily had 36 or 40 points in this game and like 25 rebounds if he really wanted to, but he was bitching the whole game. This is like one of the games where I can honestly say I actually seen Andre have a meltdown and didn't give no effort, being lazy, not getting back on defense, just leaving his teammates out to dry. And if you go back and really look at that game, if you record it on your DVR, look at how some of his teammates was looking at him like, come on, man. Come on. We out here playing and you out here just putting your head down, not getting back on time. You know what I'm saying? And if you would have lost this game, I would have came on here and blamed it right on Andre because he's supposed to be the anchor and the leader while Reggie Jackson out. And he wasn't doing that in this game. You know what I'm saying? He was too busy complaining to the referees. Do that shit when when the clock is stopped, when the play is dead. That's when you go talk to the referees, not when the game going on. Like he was stopping right in the middle of the game. Like Derrick Rose would be up the court and he'd be all the way back at the basket still talking shit to the referee like, no, get back on defense, man. And Derrick Rose, he was getting hot in this game, but that was mainly because of us. Anybody could have scored the bad pick and roll defense we was playing. We was playing horrible on pick and roll defense in this game. We was playing fucking horrible. He was playing horrible on pick and roll defense, and they was taking what we was giving them. And Derrick Rose trash, man. He would never be that player that everybody think can be. He still can show flashes here and there, but first of all, he already got stripes against him. In today's NBA, he can't shoot. If he can't take it to the hole, it's a bust because his floater don't drop all the time. And then if he do get hot, he can shoot only when he get hot. Other than that, he can't shoot. He's not a three-point shooter. He really don't want to shoot no threes. And he really don't want to take no mid-range jump shots. So he just take it in or bust. And he don't accumulate amass no assists. So I don't see no super team. I see a crippled team. And I'm just being real. But great team win, man. Knicks fans was trying to get all hype when they was trying to make their comeback on Twitter and shit. I'm on there roasting their ass. I'm finna continue to roast their ass through the night. But it's your boy East One LB. I'm gone, man. Y'all have a nice night.